What a cool date last night. We played chess, he cooked me swordfish, we fenced, watched Nip Tuck, talked, listened to music, and then we had romantic sex. It was so fiery. He had candles all over, and he loves swords. It's the 100% guy version of me. He doesn't care about the shit I do, and even wants to do a photo shoot with me dressed like a fairy, and have another girl dressed like a fairy as well, and then she and I can sword fight, then the loser gets their wings pulled off. He's an Aries, and so cool. How I met him. He was a MySpacer. Seeing as how I was quickly developing an actual client base for my other deeds, I came to the conclusion that I needed to maintain some sort of personal life as well, one outside of the paid relationship. So to do this, I secretly chose to keep those I met through MySpace as an attempt to make such normal acquaintances. And the fencer just happened to be one of the lucky few who struck me as someone with a lot to offer. He was a teacher at a private school who, among other things, taught fencing. And after the dinner he cooked, we cleared out the sitting area and actually fenced, gear and all, right there in his living room. He said I was actually pretty good at it, and what a workout to boot. This was a point in my life where I was once again changing, only now it was spiritually. I was becoming aware of astrology as well as of the existence of the veil. My senses were sharpening and my spirit was awakening, but along with all of that came some pretty strange happenings. For example, there was this one time over at the fencer's house that I swear there was something evil in the room with us. We were both peacefully sitting there when out of nowhere, the lights dimmed as this very large black shadow, accompanied by a low-toned hum, whisked its way above us. It was of no particular shape and entered out of one wall before disappearing into the next, lasting only a few short seconds. Maybe the fencer just had some mean spirits following him around. Who knows? All I know is that the more involved I got in the industry, the more stuff like this happened. I only slightly remember my last date with him. It was just after we had sex. I tried hinting to him that I was different, and I recall a lot of confusion in his eyes as I implied certain things. But I ultimately backed out of going too far into detail. I don't know if he ever figured it out on his own, just that he stopped calling me after that night.